So today is November the 15th, and it's been kind of an odd day. What I have done in class is we've worked on this review, okay? And, give me a second. Okay, and in every class, we did these 8, and we did not check them. So they should all have them complete, finished, and beautiful, okay? Then we went in and we did number 9, and I had them get out notebook paper just like me, and they should be able to show you where they checked that problem. Every class did number 9. Okay, we're actually skipping 10, 11, and 12. I'll do those at the end of the video if anybody wants to see them. Okay. So, 13, I did in every class as far as I remember. Okay. So, basically at 14 was where 99% of the kids needed to, what I would call, get, they wanted a video made so that they could check their answers. Okay. So I'm going to go through, and I'm going to start with 14, showing exactly what we should have completed. Now, I'm going to have to kind of write around the finished words, but here we go. I think I wrote finish on all of them. So, okay, so on 14, it's 0.8b equals 1.12. And 0.8b means multiply. So the opposite is divide. Okay. I'm trying to get a clean copy. So here we go. Okay. If I divide this by 0.8 and this by 0.8, these get to go away, leaving me with a b equaling. We talked about in my class today, scratch paper, making it neat, but making it where we can all kind of watch our work. This means 1.12 divided by 0.8. Okay, that's what that means. Then I have to move my decimal over one time, move my decimal over one time, and bring it straight up. 8 will go into 11. Bring down that. 8 times 4 is 32. And I got 1.4. And I've asked them just to leave the math right there. Just leave it there. It is fine. Now, to check it, okay, we've talked about the steps of checking. To check it, step 1 is to copy the problem. Okay, step 2, look at whatever your B is and fill it in. On this one, my B is 1.4. Okay, now I should literally be checking that math. I should be working, and I'm kind of doing it over here, 1.4 times 0.8. 8 times 4, 32. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. There are 2 numbers behind the decimal. So my answer should be 1.12. And on this side I have 1.12, which means it is correct. So I've gotten 14 correct. Leave all that work there. That is fine. Totally fine. Okay. Now I'm going to do 15. 15 says 3.5 plus a, so the opposite is minus 3.5. Minus 3.5. Okay, I get a equaling, after lining up my decimals, 4.3. Now, if I go to my notebook paper, number it, check my math. First I should write the problem. Okay, over here I said A was 4.3, so I write 4.3. Okay, if you can't check this in your head, stack it on top of each other. It is addition, so we should be lining up decimals. And I get 7.8. Well, if this side's 7.8, we're good to go. This is why I'm begging y'all to do this, so that we all make 100s tomorrow. Okay. Number 16. 16 is R divided by 0.3, so the opposite is times 0.3. Okay. Leaving me with R equaling whatever 1.9 divided by 0.3 is. Guys, I don't know that either. I have to work it out. Move the decimal over once, bring it up. Okay. So, I feel like I've done something wrong. Oh, I see what I did. Did y'all see what I did? Haha, now that you're listening to me. Okay, I wrote times over here. And I wrote times over here. My math was divide. Whoops. That's what happens after 3 o'clock. Okay. I should be writing 1.9 times 0.3, multiplying it. 3 times 9, 3 plus 2, bring it over twice. I got 0.57. Okay. Now, to make sure I'm right, which obviously I need to because I'm making mistakes, or to check my math, okay, I would have 1.9 equals R over 0.3. So if my R is 0.57 and I divide it by 0.3, okay, go up a little bit. There we go. Okay, I need to jot down this math and make sure I'm doing that correctly. I know it's a lot of paper. I swear I'm trying not to move it, but it's not working. 0.57 divided by 0.3. Bring the decimal over once, decimal over once. So I get 1.9. If I get 1.9 on this side and this side, I'm good to go. If you are truly checking these things, we shouldn't miss any tomorrow. Tomorrow's a quiz, small quiz, just regular problems like these. No fractions tomorrow. Okay, so 17. It is a plus 1.2, so the opposite is minus 1.2. Leaves me with T equaling 0.7. If I check it, and I put a 0.7, okay, on the corner of my paper, 1.2, line up my decimals, 0.7, I get 1.9. This side is 1.9. I am good to go. Okay. 18. It is, okay, give me a second. Okay, it is 1.2F. So the opposite of times 1.2 would be divide 1.2. Now this one has tricked a few kids. Leaves me with an F. And the math that needs to be done is 6 divided by 1.2. Okay. The 6 is 0.0 if you really think about it. You bring the decimal over once, bring the decimal over once, and 12 times 5 is 60. Okay, so right now I'm thinking that F is 5. Okay. Now, I'm not positive, so I'm going to check this thing. It just seems like a weird answer. Okay. I got 6 equals 1.2 times F. F I have is 5. Okay. So, over here, I'm going to multiply 1.2 times 5. I get 6.0. And this side was 6. That means it's the same thing. 6 and 6.0 are the same. Awesome. You're good. Okay, 19. On 19, if it's divided by 3, the opposite is times 3. R equals 21. Okay, looking at 19, if I write the problem, and then I fill it in, R is 21. 21 divided by 3 is 7. We're good on that one. Okay. And number 20, it is a plus 9, so the opposite is minus 9, leaving you with y equaling 39. I'm just double checking. Yes, okay. It's after school, so my brain starts to lose it a little bit. Okay. I got 9 plus y equals 48. If I put 39 right there, this is how I test my brain and I make sure. Well, 39 plus 1 would be 40, plus 8 more would be 48. And I have the right answer. Okay. Now, we did not, for all parents who are wondering, I told them not to worry about word problems yet. We just decided not to do the back. I did, okay? I just decided not to do the back. Now, some of the kids have wanted to try these 3, 10, 11, and 12, just to see if they can get them right, okay? So, I'm going to work them out in hopes that they go good. Here we go. So, if it's a minus 1/12, I know these are fractions, make them a little bit bigger. If it's a minus 1/12, we're going to add 1/12. Okay, this one isn't too bad because they're common denominators. So I would get 6/12, which equals a half. Okay, that's my answer. If I'm wanting to check it, number 10, I have D minus 1/12 equals 5/12. Since I'm dealing with 12ths, I'm going to come over here and pull my 6/12 for my answer, for my number over here. That way I'm working with common denominators. Okay, 6/12 minus 1/12 is 5/12. And on this side I have 5/12. So I am good to go. That is right. Okay. I kind of challenged the kids. I told them that if they could do the fractions tomorrow, I would give them bonus points. A lot of the kids are getting it. It's the old steps of fractions, and we just got to remember them. Okay, this one is times 5/6. K times 5/6. So the opposite is divide by 5/6. Divide by 5/6. Leaving you with K equaling. Now, this is the weird part. This is what kind of flips some kids out. Listen, if you read it from top to bottom, it is read as 1/6 divided by 5/6. That is how it is read. This is the way that we learned it in class about a month ago. We would do keep, change, flip. We'll change it to multiply and flip over. If I cross simplify, I get 1 over 5. Okay. And I'll admit, these fraction ones aren't as pretty to check and all that good stuff. Okay. So now to check it, I would fill in, this is kind of like the check step, I would have 5/6 K equals 1/6. 5/6, up here I said my K was 1/5. So times 1/5. Okay, 5 times 1 is 5. 6 times 5 is 30. And that simplifies to 1/6. Well, this side is 1/6. So I have it right. Keep, change, flip on that one. That's number 11. And number 12, the last one of fractions, some of the kids were wanting to do, if it is a plus 2/10, we're going to do minus 2/10. Leaving me with a K equaling, now 2/10 is the same as if I simplified it 1/5. So 2/5 minus 1/5 would be 1/5. Okay, it simplifies. So if I go over here to check it, trying to make sure y'all can see it on the computer screen. Okay, I'm going to kind of think about this. 1/5 is the same as 2/10. 2/10 plus 2/10 is 4/10, which equals 2/5. So 2/5 is the same as 2/5. Kind of odd, like it's just not a one-step check type thing. Okay. So their homework, once again, was to finish 14, just 14, through 20, because they should have 13, 9, and the top one's done. Bring this in tomorrow, and I will be here in the morning if anybody needs any help or has any questions. Thank you, thank you. Quiz tomorrow. Just normal math problems like these that I'm showing currently on the screen. Thank you.